right. We are back. This is Andor. This is episode 7. It's called Messenger. I don't know if I'm prepared. It seems like the second season is even more intense than the first. And I don't know how that's possible, but it is. And I'm loving what's happening. So I'm ready to jump in. And Seek is joining us too. Okay, let's do it. No, so we are really jumping so many years? Or this is just, am I crazy? Am I just not, it's just saying that every time, like we're a year, I don't know. It's kind of. You guys corrected me on these pyramids because I didn't know. I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I was like, oh, pyramids. And everyone's like, okay. Oh, I feel like this is a much better place for them to be. They've got to be happier.
Turn around.
I'm gonna be late.
What's more important?
Oh.
Easy.
That was easier.
Pick another spot.
Just relax.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Hey.
Oh.
I can come back.
Don't you dare. When did you get back?
Just now.
You check in?
Not yet.
Things are getting really organized around here.
Well, they really took him in. It's like, I don't know. He's maybe too old to be their son, but pretty much their son.
Where were you?
Oh, God. With him with holding the belt and saying, where were you? That was scary.
Ethan wants to know if you're ready to work. He just wants to know if you can count on you.
Well, he's not making it easy.
Whose fault is that? You trust this place? All these people? New faces every day? All we do here is get ready. Luthen is making things happen.
Easy. Going it alone doesn't cut it anymore.
Well, maybe you should tell him yourself.
Maybe you should tell us where you've been.
Well, now he has his secrets.
3 weeks after events in Korea and Jelnovi, there was a firebombing last night at the naval terminal in Palmo.
At later stage, we've already seen an escalated response level.
Seems to, yeah, there's way more Imperial soldiers.
Local leaders are urging calm and
It's interesting how it just sort of creeps in as time goes on.
Gorman. For Luthen. Dragging you out there. For what? Help him torch the place?
It's not like that. It's the Empire with the torches. They've gone insane. Oh. ISB Supervisor Dejamira. She destroyed Ferrix. She killed my father. You know her?
Yeah.
She's there in Gorman. In the open, I've seen her. She's there now, and she's there waiting to be killed. And I know you're gonna say it's for revenge, but it's not. She's just sitting there, Cass.
Bix is like, okay. Well,
You act like Luthen's the enemy.
That would be easier.
Bix might do it.
The Emperor has taken a great interest in the situation. We are moving forward with the original plan.
There is apparently no suitable replacement or synthetic alternative for the Gorman substrate material. I don't know the science, but it's bad luck, Gorman.
What I need now is some clarity on how exactly...
Dedra, calmly.
She was all like, "Arr."
You're aware, sir, that the insurgents have weapons at this point.
We're counting on it.
Oh.
Bombing at the naval depot. I can't even get in there.
It's being investigated. There's evidence of outside agitators.
You serious? That is what I've been trying to do since I got here. That is what you told me you wanted, and now there's evidence I have to beg for? My sources say this is nonsense.
Stop.
What am I doing here?
Cyril, please.
He might wake up to this.
Pack and be ready to leave when I tell you.
What?
Good things are waiting for us. We'll be out of here soon. We'll be rewarded.
For what? What have we accomplished?
Was that their first kiss? Imagine. I mean, the thing is he's in the dark, and he's kind of a guy who likes to figure things out. I don't know if he will figure anything out, but...
Are you planning to go to the office?
It's just they're asking for schedules this week. Parking and movement.
Who's asking?
Senate security.
Oh, ridiculous. I'll speak to them. Thank you. I'm requesting a new driver.
Don't. They might send someone smart.
Perhaps as many as 3, rising over the Imperial Naval Terminal where
That's so crazy. It looks so good. This series is just really, it's good looking. Just looks great.
Senator Mothma. Apologies, I've been awaiting your arrival.
This bombing last night.
They have no shame, do they? They don't even bother to lie badly anymore. I suppose that's the final humiliation. I came here to thank you, Mon. Your constant courage. The brave face you put to the world. I've done a poor job letting you know how much I admire your grace.
I'm glad she's finally being like complimented. She's done so much. Oh, that really touched her.
Protect yourself.
And she really has done so much. Ugh. She deserved to hear that.
D'aller Pandor amnestor madal biompei. Fantalesque bimukar bivultecat.
Sur fedelt cum bifantalesque. En laifik benash biselmo poch. Fic up Cereforce.
Cereforce? Nash fixketan Cereforce a dogambolis.
Oh, he's a part of this now. Was he always a part of it?
Ten ficumo scube.
Mo fix scube. Na bibonan simnash godalo.
Ten me bord.
Gonvul, smatsim nash. Nash lurg. Ce bifé madal, nash trompinte. Nash bidumgor. Dilan molen walai. Mokum kozma la bif madal.
That's great. Oh, that's great. It's not the place, but it's the people. Because they could bomb that whole place, destroy it all, right? I mean, that's kind of the plan in a way, you know. But if they keep together, they keep who they are, their traditions, their culture, like you can't destroy that.
Seriously.
What? What's the harm?
You're lucky Marva's not here.
I'm not the one she'd be straining out.
She hated Force
She
healers.
hated one Force healer 10 years ago.
One was enough.
Oh, that's what she is. No, she's coming straight
What is
to
this?
him. Oh, she made an appointment
I don't know.
for her husband. She's like,
No.
we got to get you in to be seen.
Who are you?
Nobody. I was just walking home. We're just leaving.
Can you wait? Please. I was about to ask how I know you, but I'm realizing now that's not it at all.
I'm late already.
Your right shoulder.
See, she's good.
Yes.
Just try it. What's the worst that can happen? He's like, whatever.
Thank you.
Thank you for what?
That feeling. It's been a very long time. I thought it had gone for good.
Because of what he becomes, what he does.
All that you've been gathering. The strength of spirit. Surely you must feel it.
I'll work on that.
You scared him.
I'm sorry.
It's not easy to do.
Who is he?
A pilot.
I sense the weight of things. Things I can't see. Most beings carry the things that shape them. They carry the past. But some, they're gathering as they go. There's a purpose to it. He's a messenger.
title.
There's some place he needs to be. Have you known him long?
I don't remember not knowing him.
Maybe you're the place he needs to be.
Wow, that was powerful. I don't remember Rogue One. I did watch it, but I genuinely don't remember what happens in the movie. That's why I am going to rewatch it, but I want to finish this season first. Oh, shoot.
Don't you know there's a curfew?
I needed to see you.
Have they been having like a relationship?
I think there's a way out of this before things go too far. My people are convinced you're being coordinated by outside agitators. If we could lay this off on outsiders, then...
It's better, isn't it?
No.
What happened when she touched you?
She's a cook in the mess hall.
And you're more than a pilot. I felt it before, Cass. She called you a messenger. I've had dreams like that.
Why are you doing this?
What if it's important? It could only be good. There's no other reason.
This is kind of reminding me of Moses and his story when he runs away after he kills the guard and he meets his wife and then he becomes God's messenger. I don't know. It's interesting.
We'll be back soon.
That is unacceptable and you know it. This isn't a base for privateers.
Who's it?
They don't even care.
You know where I stand. The day I need permission to come and go, I'm gone.
That day is near.
When did this happen?
It's been a few months. I've got to get going. Here comes my guy.
Comes first thing.
Fairies.
Stolen sky.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Ronnie.
Isn't that the same guy
Guja.
that he worked with? Or oh, that's right. He was as the stylist.
I have a room at the front facing the plaza.
Perfect.
She will report it. We turn over our guest list each afternoon.
Good to know.
Do they
You'll
remember
have to
each
carry
other?
on better this time. Another way.
Okay.
Is this the weather center?
Clear skies tonight.
We'll be updating the forecast at first light.
I'll make sure to listen.
We're always here.
Oh. Cool. Oh. We're done. Okay, I mean this was like the slow burn, which I feel like with this series I'm very, very, very okay with the slower episodes, like because it's just I wouldn't want to even call them slow, but I know comparatively to like last season, episode 10, that's like this big moment. But there's so much richness throughout. There's the storytelling and everything. It just feels so entertaining. And I like where this is going. I also like in some ways that I don't remember Rogue One, because I don't remember his importance. I think I remember him being a pilot, but I don't know why I don't remember it. So that I feel like that's helpful. So I really don't know what happens to all the other characters, or if they even mention it in Rogue One. But the Force healer, I'm not sure if we've seen a Force healer before. Like just someone who's only does healing. I know that I feel like the Jedi can heal, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. But it would make sense that they could, but I don't know if we've seen them heal. I can't remember it. But I feel like that was just a really neat thing, and for her to be able to see that he is this important person, and that moment between her and Bix was really beautiful. I feel like I really just want to keep watching the episodes. So I feel like in the next episode, Cyril looks so flustered. So I want to see why. So I'm going to jump into the next episode. Thank you guys for watching with me. Bye, everybody. Where is this? Gorman? Oh, wow. It's really, that's beautiful.
What is all this? Did you know?
It's kind of new girl.
They're pulling it all in.
Pulling what from where?
Another blonde. I feel bad for the other girl. Poor thing.
They're opening the plaza.
You hear that?
I'm looking at it. They're not opening anything. They're putting a shell around the building.
What do you mean?
They're building a fortress.
There's reports coming in from the countryside. They're saying we've landed mining rigs.
You seem animated.
The mining equipment. Already on site. Is that a story Director Krennic wants to be telling?
We're done with local rumors. The only story that matters is Gorman aggression.
The inexplicable resistance to Imperial norms.
Comms are down. We're making rounds. Imperial employees are to report immediately to the IOC building.
Yes, Cyril's, what is going on? And that guy looks so cool. Just walked out with his chin, just like, it's very fancy. They're all fancy. Yeah. Oh.
Simor fignas res d'arbor.
Nash conver stan so reftinex.
Nash mi so reft, vla nash bi gastam.
I know they're, oh yeah, they are barricading everyone in. No boy. Are they all just gonna die? They're gonna... Oh no, well no one's gonna believe him.
You dare walk our streets. You dare walk them for nothing. Augustine, you. How could we be so foolish? You've destroyed us.
I was here to trap outside agitators.
Look at you. Even now, there's mining equipment being dropped all over the planet. Rigs and droids.
It's a rumor.
Are you mad? That I'd believe that? What kind of a being are you? What's in our ground? What is it you've been sent to steal from us?
I feel like he's always in like a group of people. Just, I don't know.
I'm not sure I'll be back.
Not to worry, you were never here. Didn't lock you in.
Hey, I hope things work out for you.
Rebellions are built on hope.
No, I love that. That's all Star Wars is about, is hope. A new hope. Oh my god. Well, I don't think Dedra wanted Cyril to be out there. So the same thing's gonna happen. It's like they were just peacefully protesting and then they killed a bunch of people. The same thing's gonna happen.
Will. Really? Where are you? Talk to me.
Oh, she's right there. Whoa.
Desperately negotiate a peaceful demonstration. Local insurgents spread rumors through the night.
Local insurgents.
Over here. Just be a minute until things calm down.
They're gonna lock him in. What? What? This is the safe zone or something? Oof. Oh my god.
Patrol, sir. Within the crowd.
Was that not my order?
They're green, sir.
You will march them out there immediately and secure the area, or you can all finish your days in an Imperial brig.
Wow. Oh. Oh dear. I'm surprised they let him out.
What have you done? What are we doing here?
Following orders.
How long have you known about all this?
How long?
We can discuss this later.
Ooh.
It's too late already.
Please.
You're gonna tell me what this has really been about?
You're hurting me.
And you are going to tell me what the mining ships are doing here.
They're not.
There is an armada up there. You couldn't even wait. Don't. You tell me it's a rumor, and I will throw you out that window.
There's a stone. Something in the dirt here. They need it. It's the energy program. It's directly from the Emperor. They need the planet.
How long have you known this?
We're going home, Cyril. We're going home as
I knew that something would change his mind. He would figure it out.
We wanted to be together.
But you lied to him.
You didn't seem to mind the promotions.
Okay.
Good luck, Tetra.
This is what I mean. I thought that this would. I don't know. I'm like, is he gonna get shot? I thought this would happen. Like he would figure it out. He would go against her. Is he gonna try to help?
Find Cyril. Bring him back. Do not let him leave the building.
Party pass is on the line.
Oh my god. It's too late to do anything. If he wants to help, it's just too late.
Wilmot, tell me where you are. West side. The columns by the calf house. Find me. Find me.
Oh god. Oh, and it's beginning. And it's beginning. Oh god. And then these guys they have to do it or else they're going to go to prison and they feel like they have to do it. It's like a weird thing. Oh my god, what was the message?
Orders, please.
Proceed.
Wow.
Put them on.
5 online, standing by.
Fire at will. Repeat. Fire at will.
So they just had snipers up there the whole time. So I think Cyril's gonna die. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no, it's gonna make it seem like they are doing it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, jeez. Oh my god, these poor people. Oh my god. I feel like that's the worst place for him to be. Like, I don't know. Oh god. Oh. I mean, it's like they're just literally trapped here. That'll do something. Man, look at that smug, that smug face. And they're all just, everyone here is just fodder. It's like they don't even care about the stormtroopers. They just, you know, that's what's so crazy about it. It's like the higher ups just use everyone else to do their dirty work. That's, oh. Oh.
He's out there.
So what are you gonna do? Say, stop her, Betty. Please stop. My boyfriend's out there. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, you got a shot. Oh my god. Like, I feel like you could have got her. No, but look at these poor guys. I mean, I know you guys, people are gonna be mad at me for saying poor guys, but, well, the real people who need to be killed are inside. Like, and now look at this. Oh my. Oh man. This is sick. This is evil. Evil. The way they treat them. Like they're literal pests. Oh. God. Oh. Would Cyril have done this if he had known? Would he have played along? Is like that's my thought process, because it seems like he wouldn't have. And obviously he fell in love with the people here. And in a way, it's like all of his doing. I mean, not all, but he had a big part to play. A bomb? Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh. Of course. Oh, no. You're putting your anger on the wrong person. Okay, well, I don't... Okay. This is so, like, painful. My face. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, he looks messed up. He's gonna get hit.
Who are you?
Oh. Wow, that's just the end of his... That is so crazy.
That's it.
Wow.
Come on, let's go.
And he wasn't even gonna kill Cassian. Sometimes it's like a little too late. Yeah. It makes sense that he would take his life.
Where's Trina? She ran, she was with us. We never had the chance. After find our brother. Hey, what are you doing? I'm not leaving without Trina. No. I've got to find her.
Again.
Look at me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, and they can run so fast. Oh. It does nothing. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh good, he finally did something good. This episode is just, it's literally, it's heartbreaking.
I have to get to the HQ.
That's where I'm going.
No, we're leaving.
You go. I'll be alright, you'll see.
Well, this time he won't leave.
I can't leave her behind.
Yeah, can't do it again.
Tell people what happened here, Cass. Ferrex.
Stolen Sky.
I'm wondering if we see that guy in Rogue One, because now I'm like getting like pieces are piecing back.
This is Bomber One. This is Bomber One. We are. We're being slaughtered. There are hundreds of bodies this moment. As I say these words, hundreds of murdered government lay dead in Bomber Plaza. If you believe in truth, if you have any faith left in truth, please mark this message and pass it forward. This is murder! The Empire built this fire and led us to the slaughter. Now they expect us to die without knowing why. Help us! Is there no one who can help us? Is there no one?
Found you.
We gotta let people know what happened. Help me.
Wow.
Even as Imperial security forces are still assessing casualties, even as our fallen heroes are beginning their final journeys home,
Wow.
questions are being asked about how an insurrection of this scale could be mounted as the Imperial martyrs of Gorman are mourned.
Oh yeah, she knows that she knows Cyril is
Today,
there.
and the price we'll pay for our own safety.
Oh, wow. Ugh. Oh boy. Wow. This seems just too real. I mean, it is. It's too real. Really, I'm trying to. That was a really intense episode. It's just like my brain is stuck. Like it's just happening. This situation is happening in so many different places right now as we speak, and I just think, I don't know, it's kind of hard to like watch a show, but then knowing that like this is happening also in real life. And I'm sort of speechless because it was such a well done episode. It's just I think that's the point of this, for us to feel emotional and sick, like nauseous and uncomfortable, because this is how it's so crazy. It's just even down to the last piece here. Cyril's mom is watching the news that is propaganda for one side, just saying like our fallen heroes. But if you actually knew what was going on in Gorman, you would know that that is not true. But it's like this perspective of if you are here, then you're going to see things this way. Like it's just so weird. You were just born, someone's on this side of the fence and someone's on this side of the fence, and then they're going to see things the opposite way. And then the fact that she probably knows that her son is dead, it just creates this hate, this fear that like they're all bad. See, this is what it is. And that's that's how they feed us. And that's how it's like, Fox News, CNN, it's just all these media outlets. It's like, that's why I don't watch any of the news anymore, because everyone gets sucked in. You can't, I don't believe that we're capable, even if you're the smartest person, it's so, unless you like break out and you break free, you take the red pill and you like actually like what Neo does, not what the red pill movement is today, but from the Matrix, when you take the red pill and you actually are reborn, you're awake, you're bald, like, you're aware. You can't go back. Once you get out of the Matrix, you can't go back. But if even the most smartest people and good-hearted people are easily brainwashed, because it's propaganda for a reason, and we all, to an extent, have brainwashing and programming, and we can all say no, we don't, but it's true. At some point in our lives, we've been programmed to think certain ways, to like certain people, to not like certain people, to believe in this God or to not believe in a God or whatever. There's programming, and it's just seeing it. This episode should win some, like, so many awards, because it was so very real. Even though we knew what was going to happen, we knew they're going into a trap. Still, to see that first shot from the sniper hit one of the Imperial soldiers, and you just know, like, oh no, that's how it starts. It's all planned. And then that one smug soldier inside, and that's when I say I feel bad for those soldiers. They didn't want to do it. Yeah, they signed up for it. But I think there's a bigger picture here. It's not okay. It's not okay. But there's this thing of where we're fighting the wrong people. You're putting the wrong energy on the wrong people. It's always bigger than we realize and more sinister. And as sucky as all of these, the Imperial soldiers are, they were young, so very impressionable. They were fed lies, just like Cyril. I mean, he was fed all of these lies, and then how he was raised, kind of, you know, like I think I said in the last episode, he's like the perfect person to be manipulated by a character like Dedra, or just the Imperial outlook, you know, like, we need people like you. You're really good at your job, you know, but it's all, they don't care about anybody. And I don't know if Dedra is going to figure that out. I doubt it. I feel like we follow rules, we obey orders. I think she's hurt by this, but it doesn't change or sway her. This is what she grew up believing. This is what she's going to believe for the rest of her life, more than likely. She could change. Cyril changed. It was just too late. I mean, he could have shot Cassian. He didn't. He really was shocked by everything. It's just, but it's poetic and it's beautiful. That whole, it's the chain reaction of this episode is really beautiful, really heartbreaking, and it just like this bad feeling in my stomach of like, God, this is just so realistic. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I just feel sad, I think. It's just very emotional and just depressing. It's just so depressing. And it's just because so many of us, all we can do is just sit back and watch and just try to do our best, try to learn, try to grow, try to change. But there's so many people around the world dying. There's people where just, there's so many things that are just so out of our control. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. And then we have people watching the news or like social media, and then we just all group each other as one. If you're an American, you're this way. If you're whatever country you're from, everyone has like a prejudice or a stereotype or a belief or whatever. And like this is just this perfectly explains how people start to judge a whole group of people just by the media and fallen heroes and these insurgents. And I know Cat Williams has a bit about that, about the insurgents. Like when I think it was, what did he say? God, what did he say? He was just like, we're watching the news and we're hearing that they're shooting insurgents. They're killing the insurgents, and they're just like, I don't know an insurgent, so it's like, yeah, go ahead and kill them. You don't know that means it's people, and it's like it's funny, but it's like, it's dark, but it's perfect because that's it's just so crazy. Everything is so calculated. Even the word insurgent, it dehumanizes takes away, you can't think of family and people with friends who just want to sit around a table and have fun and drink some wine and eat good food and or have their, rocking their baby to sleep. We're just insurgents. Oh God, I'm just like, I'm really blown away. I'm really blown away. I don't even know if I have enough energy to watch the next one. I like to watch all of them back to back, and I probably should, but I mean, I might not. I might wait. I feel like this was a bit heavy. This was really heavy, and I'm gonna have to process this one. And it's because it's just very real. Like, we were just put into the shoes of many, many real people who are living this right now. They gave us that perspective as much as you can without actually putting you in a place where you're being shot at or bombed or hurt. And that's saying a lot. It just felt like I was in danger watching this. It felt like I was there. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful story. Star Wars, this was why I loved the story, and I loved all the Clone Wars, and all of it has been all about just hope, finding hope in the darkness. And yeah, that's why I love the end of the story. But we're not in at the end. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I'm like so sad right now. Like, I'm really upset. I need to rewatch. Whew. I need to rewatch the movies. It ends in a happy way, but I'm like, but in real life, it doesn't end in a happy way. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I just feel very moved, and I'm very thankful that this was made. This was a great, great episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching with me. Bye, everybody. Okay, we're on the last episode of this, of the 3-part episodes that they drop. Episode 9, Welcome to the Rebellion. Last episode was so tough that I literally needed to just let it all sink in, respect what I just watched, understand that this is very real, that this has happened historically, that this is happening now, that this has always been happening. And it was just, I don't know, I just needed a moment. So here we are the next day. And I think I'm ready to watch the next episode, but I wanted to at least really be in that feeling of, wow, that was sad and hard, and man, people are living through this right now in real life, and that's, I don't know, it just feels very out of control, out of my control, out of all of our control. And then to bring it back to the show, it is going to be very different without Cyril. It was like a weird thing where he kind of grows on you, and he's, in some ways, like, I couldn't even process that. Like, it took me a day, and I'm like, well, I kind of wish we would have had him a little longer, but I also I can understand why they killed him and why then, and I'm sure that means that there's just a lot more happening. And I think this is the last season, and then it goes into the movie, and so it needs to wrap up. There's only, after this episode, 3 more episodes left, but I mean, that just goes to show how great of an actor, and I don't know the actor's name, I should know his name, but Cyril is, because I hated him the first season. But then there were moments where I was like, but he's got this, like, if only he was on the right side. He has all this potential, all this determination and motivation, and wanting to, like, hunt down the bad guy who he thinks is bad. But imagine if he was a Jedi or a rebel, or, like, wow, the things you could do. I felt the same way when I was watching Stranger Things season 4. Jason's character, God, the guy was great. He was great at everything he did. I mean, for a teenager to be that like put together and here, let's make a plan. We're going to find Eddie and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, oh, but he's on the wrong side. You're on the wrong side of history. But it's just so interesting how you can like kind of pull things apart and be like, I don't agree with what their beliefs are, what they're doing. But if they could hone it in for good, wow, what a force to be reckoned with. So I'm still processing his death. I'm accepting of it, but he was a very endearing character as much as he was frustrating. And now we have Dedra left by herself. And at the end of the day, she's also it's like this weird victim, because I forget the old man's name. It's very hard for me to like remember people's names, but the one who's, you know, got the slick back hair, he's been telling her to do this and do that and do this. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's the wrong people that are being, well, I mean, if you're on the Imperial side, then, you know, you've chosen the wrong side. So you're gonna, if you die, you die. But it's just interesting that the higher ups are always going to be protected. They're never getting their hands dirty. It has to be Dedra to push the button. It has to be her to say, do it. Like, why is it that way? Why not you, Mr. Older Man? Why can't you do that? So it's like these weird games, these manipulation games that the Imperials, that how they manipulate their underlings as well. And I hope that is understood by the audience, where it's not just black or white, like they're evil, they're bad. Like there is a victim thing there, especially with Dedra being brought up in the system and taught under this like imperial society, and this is the way you have to believe things. It's really complicated, which it should be, because we're human, and I think we're so complicated, and it's not this person's bad, that person's good. It's never that way. So I think Star Wars has done a wonderful job of doing that, and Andor specifically really dives deep into that, and I think it's great. I mean, we see that even with Mon Mothma, just the things that she has to do. So she has to be a liar. She's fake in a lot of ways, but it's for the greater good. But then there's things that she had to choose that are not like her daughter getting married, like these things that are like, oh, that's not good. But it's interesting. All right, I'm jumping in. I'm gonna get into it. Let's do it.
What's going on?
Ambassador Aura, he's been arrested.
Oh, the Gorman.
This is the Senate chamber. I have every right to be here.
Oh.
But no one help me.
Oh.
Gorman is being slaughtered. It's my people today and yours tomorrow. Remember this day. Remember Gorman. This will be you soon enough.
Oh my God.
Have you seen the numbers? The Gorman dead? It's beyond belief.
Don't put on the Imperial news.
I've seen it. It's insane.
The winner writes the story.
Well, they haven't won yet. I need to make a speech tomorrow.
They'll never let you take the floor.
I've seen you work miracles before. At this point, anything is possible, but they've gone too far, and we all know it. We need to speak out. We need to stand up and speak the truth. And then we need to leave. Both of us.
Where?
We need an exit plan, and we need to make it now while we still have the time.
We have a plan.
Then what is it?
I'm not going anywhere. I have to stay. We have to buy time. We're not ready. Yavin isn't ready. We need to stall. And Yavin needs your leadership. I just can't go with you. Not yet.
You'd be a hostage.
Let's hope not. Work on the speech and be very careful. Senator Tone found a listening device in her office. And tell no one. Be ready to leave the moment you're done. And be very careful.
Man. Surveillance, you know? It's good until it's not.
They're calling an early session at the Senate.
Whoa.
If she speaks, we need to be ready.
Oof. Ow. I felt that. I felt that.
These credentials will work inside, but they scan for weapons at the entrance. A surface pass. It's good all season.
Season pass.
I'm not coming back.
Hmm.
I'm done after this.
That's interesting. I would have thought he would be more fired up. I mean, I do get it though too, seeing what he just saw.
Done with what? With us? With all of it?
He'll know what it means.
So it's a private thing, something I wouldn't understand.
I didn't say that.
Can I guess? It's too much. It's too hard. You were a witness to the Gorman massacre. One would think there'd be no stopping you.
Mm.
The senator you'll be saving is about to risk everything, putting a voice to the atrocity.
Oh, okay. Protecting Mon.
I need to start making my own decisions.
I thought that's what we were fighting for.
Great point. That's been interesting about Andor, which is so real, is his back and forth where he's like, I'm in it, I'm not in it. And then Nemec, that whole thing of what are you fighting for? Why are you doing this? You must believe in something. And then he's like, okay, I do believe in it. And he's like, never mind. Okay, I'm back. So there is oh, shoot. Shoot. They would have just been hearing me talk a lot of crap about Palpatine. That would have been thrown in the dungeons for sure. Well. Oh, man. Oh, but but they'll know, right? They'll know it's from her office.
I need to practice the speech.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Get some air. Go to the plaza.
I don't think she should have. Well, maybe she's like, I'm dead after this speech. I'm done. Ugh, there's always a job for somebody. Oh, God. Luthen? He's just walking out here? And in no disguise.
How did you know I would be here?
Erskine Samaj works for me. He wanted to tell you himself, but here we are.
All this time?
He's protected you in ways you'll never know.
Isn't that wonderfully cryptic?
Bail Organa's team is corrupted.
Which team is that?
The one that's taking you to Yavin after your speech.
Do you remember Takeola, the banker, my childhood friend? How quickly you decided he was a risk. How quickly all that
If you go with Bale's plan, you'll be in a cell before sunset.
It makes me quite a risk, doesn't it? Right now, I'm more afraid of you than anything.
I'm sending someone I trust, someone I know I can trust.
Cass.
Ask if he's alone. He will say, I have friends everywhere. I have friends everywhere. Those words.
Senator Mothma. We have a field agent with her. Apparently she's not left the Senate tonight.
Is that unusual?
He seems to think so. We were told to pay particular attention to the Senate for the next few days, given the situation in Gorman.
This is this is so bad.
We free to speak?
I've searched everything.
I'm not sure I've felt this betrayed in my life, and I've had some experience. When did you start?
After the wedding. 2 years.
Wow.
That's obscene.
I've tried to protect you.
And you failed.
And I'm sorry you feel that way.
You're dismissed. Immediately.
It's been an honor.
No. That's so it's complicated. Why she feels so alone right now. It's like always the loneliest right before, like it's darkest before the dawn. It's the loneliest. Oof. Right before you know, like you're about, like everything you worked hard. I don't know how to explain this. It's always darkest before the dawn.
She goes to Yavin and not you?
No Yavin for me.
There's still some bridges you haven't burned.
We'll take care of that today.
You've stayed here long enough.
I'm not finished yet.
They're gonna find you, Luthen.
You act as if we had a choice. Eventually they'll hang us both, won't they? Dale's people might be there already.
And? If she gets arrested?
It all comes down.
Chloris, sir. Exmar Chloris.
Have you located Senator Mothma?
No, sir. She's been in there all night. She was upset, sir. News out of Gorman.
Let us know if anything changes.
Will do, yes, sir.
It's just crazy to know that people are keeping tabs on you like that. And she knows. And she has to pretend that, no, everything's fine. And now who is this? And who is that? And who is that? And who is that? Oh, God.
What are we doing?
Senator Mothma's making a speech. When she's done, we'll escort her to the plaza where there's a ride waiting.
Oh, my God. She's running on no sleep.
Here we are.
This is like the biggest moment.
There'll be an escort team waiting. A team of 3. They'll be at gate 9. Get down there. Do what they tell you. Next year, in Yavin.
Take care of yourself, Bale.
We do what we can. Tear the shit out of this place.
Immediately following this session, we shall submit a list of our fallen Imperial patriots, martyrs who gave everything on the brutal streets of Gorman.
Oh, God. Where's a can of soda when you need it? It's like...
The tragic broth we sipped this morning has been brewing in plain sight.
Oh, God.
The only surprise about yesterday's insurgency...
This is totally like politics, where it's just people like to hear the sound of their voice, and they probably went to acting school, so like, this is my moment. No one actually cares what they're talking about. They just are like, ooh, do I sound good?
Watch the door. I'll get the blasters.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Identify yourself.
What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
Oh.
It was work.
Show me that.
Sure.
Oh.
I am invoking Article 17252 and yielding the floor to the senior senator from Chandrilla.
Shut down the Senate feed.
Oh.
Imperial authority.
Oh, my God. I know her heart. Oh, I feel nauseous.
Fellow senators, friends, colleagues, I stand before you this morning with a heavy heart. Disagree as we might. I stand this morning with a difficult message. I believe we are in crisis.
What are they doing?
The distance between what is said
Shut it down.
and what is known to be true has become an abyss.
Why is it locked?
It's supposed to be.
It hasn't been locked all year.
We know, we fixed it.
What?
We checked the protocol.
Open it.
You need the sequence key.
So let's have it.
We took it up to the security office yesterday.
Of all the things at risk, the loss of an objective reality is perhaps the most dangerous.
The death of truth.
is the ultimate victory of evil.
When truth leaves us, when we let it slip away, when it is ripped from our hands,
We become vulnerable to the appetite of whatever monster screams the loudest.
what took place yesterday on Gorn was unprovoked genocide. Yes, and the monster screaming the loudest, the monster we've helped create, the monster who will come for us all soon enough, is Emperor Palpatine.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Wow. There you are.
Senator.
I can't speak right now.
We need to speak. I have friends everywhere.
Oh god.
Your cousin Belle is a friend. We're the last survivors of the raid on Albany. I see her in Yavin. You have no choice but to come with me.
Oh god, I can only imagine her feelings of like, what does she trust?
Senator has no comment at the moment. Please.
Excuse us. The senator has a very important meeting to get to. Who are you? We're here to help you.
She doesn't. Let's move ahead.
Down, everyone!
Oh my god.
Back away. That means you.
She's a rebel spy.
Oh. Okay.
Who are you? Nobody. We just met, I swear.
Go, I'll get there.
We need 3 minutes.
I'm not.
Shut up! Are you sure?
I've got this. Go.
Wow. You take off that coat.
Don't run. We need to get to the rear loading dock. There's a ride waiting for us.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Wow, he was the man for their job. Yeah, welcome to the rebellion. He just shot her. I'm so glad. Man, oh, this is so, I feel really emotional. Whew.
He's asking to evacuate the building.
No! Seal it up! Lock it down!
They're at gate 9. They've killed Young's agent.
He's like, what? Oh my god. Oh, he's got, oh god. Oh, that's so crazy.
That's my driver.
Will you help?
No.
He's an ISB plant.
What's his name?
Cloris.
Cloris! Cloris!
What are you doing?
We found her! And who are you?
Look at me! Hey, look at me. Give me your hand.
This is getting crazy. That's so cool. I like that she's not alone. I feel like she thought she was alone, but she actually had people there.
All right! Everything on the table! Full length! Let's go! It means you're either too stupid to follow orders, or you're a threat to base security.
Who belongs to this?
I think that's me.
Melshi. I think that was his name. He's back. Oh god.
You alright?
Oh. What?
to save the day?
There's a ship waiting. They want her to make a speech. They want her coming in with a Yavin escort.
They want to rewrite the story. I'm not sure how to thank you.
Make it worth it.
Oh man, he is not doing too good.
We are not going to log this in, any of this. That's the plan. Gold Squadron will deliver the Senator to Yavin.
There's a dead KX unit backed up inside.
KX droid?
I think we got all the pieces. What is it?
Marion, leave. You need to sleep.
Yeah, God.
I'm done, Biggs.
He says that.
I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore.
She's gonna say she's pregnant.
I've done what I can. But I want this right here. I want to be with you. I'm gonna talk to Draven tomorrow. We'll leave before it gets too complicated.
Well, she has something to say. It's either I'm pregnant or something else.
The only special thing about me is luck. And I've overplayed my hand already. Nothing's worth more than this. I mean it.
I know. What? Wait, why would she be crying? She's left him? Why wouldn't she tell him?
Biggs!
She left?
My love. You're sleeping now. I want to be brave, but I can't. If I was brave, I would stay and do this in person. But I know you, and you just talk me around, and I've been thinking about this too long to let that happen. I have to leave. I have to go away. It is a choice. It just can't be me. I can't be the reason you leave here. If you ever give this up for me, I'd never forgive myself.
Wow, what a huge sacrifice she just made.
We have to beat them.
Wow.
And I believe you have purpose in making that happen. I need to believe that.
Man, this episode is like made me want to cry like multiple times. Wow.
I'm choosing the rebellion.
Wow.
And when it's done, when it's over, and we've won, we can do all the things we ever wanted. I'll find you.
Captain Andor, they were looking for you. The KX unit?
Just has to get back in it.
It either works or it doesn't. We can tweak endlessly once it's stable. It's really just a question of whether the Cortex swap is rejected or not. We have some protective goggles here.
I'll take a weapon.
3. 2.
Shoot.
1.
Oh my god. Wow.
Hello. If I've offended you, I apologize.
If not, I'd appreciate you pointing that elsewhere.
Oh my god. Oh man. I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that thing, droid, robot thing is in Rogue One. Wow, what another crazy, amazing episode. I'm sweating. I'm warm and I'm emotional. Oh my god. I am so glad that I waited to watch this episode. There's no way after the last night and what happened to Gorman that I would be able to handle this episode. This was its own epic. Like that was 2 epics back to back. Holy cow. This seems like the finale, but we have 3 more episodes and then we're done. Whew. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm probably like red and shiny because it's really warm up where I'm at. And also it's just all the emotions. I mean, I'm like trying to process everything. Mon made the best speech in the world. Just all about truth, and when truth is taken away, how now becomes the loudest person in the room, the loudest monster is what is heard. And it's just, God, because it's like during this time period, no one is speaking the truth. Everyone has been just trying to survive or just trying to, it's theater to most of these people. And also they just want to live, and they don't care how and who suffers because of it. And the Gorman situation, the Gorman genocide needed to be talked about at that Senate. That this was the biggest thing, and she knew the truth, and it needed to be said, even though it almost cost her life, and she genuinely didn't know if she was going to get out of that. And she would not have, if not for Luthen. And I don't remember her like assistant's name, but that the guy with the great hair, he had her back. I mean, he's probably thinks she's just the greatest. Like she's probably his hero because she's very brave. That was an amazing moment. I loved that. My whole body was just like, I could watch that over and over again. I don't know if I could watch the Gorman episode again, but this one I can, because this one was powerful. And I just think that some people use their bronze as weapons. They're maybe a great fighter, a sharpshooter. Some people use their words as weapons and their brain, and that's Mon. And she can, she's like Padme. But God is like, what happens to her family and her? And I'm excited to see what happens next week. But she said everything that needed to be said. I feel so proud, even though this is just a show, but God, I feel so proud. And, her voice, her words are going to fall. They fell on everyone's ears. So people will know the truth. People will protest against it, but there's going to be a lot of people who will question things. And that's kind of, every time the truth comes out, it can push people in the right direction, or at least give them the chance to choose to go in the right direction. So that was powerful. The bravery, because I don't think most people will not ever go through this, but to stand up and to like walk out, or in her case, hover out in front of everyone and say the one thing that no one else is saying, to say the thing that people are telling you not to talk about, to go against the popular thing, that is scary. That is brave. that is something that most people won't feel. And that feeling of loneliness, because still at that point, she felt completely alone. And so that was pure. That shows like her genuine heart. Like this isn't for the show of it, because she knows that there's retaliation. There's losing her job, there's imprisonment, maybe even death. Everyone else is just, it's all for show, but she's not, but there's nothing there's nothing for them to lose. But for her to speak the truth, there was everything to lose. And that is something that I don't think a lot of people will go through. And that is like it's like, I brought up Darkest Before the Dawn, like Batman, it's just The Dark Knight, when, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, you've got to stand up for what you believe in, and it's lonely. It's usually very lonely and scary. But I'm always in awe of people who have done that in the past and who continue to do that. I'll always be in awe. And those people are my types of heroes that I would look up to. So Mon became like a hero to me. And with Bix leaving, I think that's also heroic. I don't think that she could have stayed there, because she knows Andor, and she knows that he confirmed what she was afraid of when he was saying all of what he was saying. It's like, you just keep going through these things, and it's not about luck. It's like you're skilled, you're really good at this. Maybe there is a little bit of luck there, maybe, but there's something bigger out here for you. And the love is a beautiful thing, and it is worth fighting for. But I think like people like Bix or Mon, it's bigger than them. That is a sacrifice, that you're walking away from the love of your life, because you know that you're a weakness to them. You know that they'll not follow. Like, they need to go. This is a path that they need to go down. That this is a path that they will not go down because of you. And that's, I don't know. That was emotional for me too. So I'm just seeing these two strong women talk in a beautiful way and sacrifice like everything for the rebellion, for the greater good. And it's just, that's true love. Like that is really true love. And you can't do this without actually having love in your heart. There's no way. So it is beautiful that it does come down to love and selfless love. It's just powerful. I really feel like Andor has become like a top show for me. I think it hits all the marks for me in what I enjoy in a series or a story. I think it's up there. It's wonderful. I love it. I know it may not be for everybody, but this is definitely it. I wish it was, because there's so much important stuff that's so relevant. It's not, God, I watched this and I'm like, this is so real. Like, people don't get it. But it's, I don't want to get too deep into my like foil hat, which it's not foil hat stuff. Like, there's things that are happening that are very similar to the story of Star Wars and surveillance. And you guys know, it's all over the world, like, especially like China and all of that. Like, there is these real things. That's why Black Mirror became so popular, because they were showing the what ifs, because it's already beginning. And a lot of people, just on a side tangent, a lot of people, we want, usually, what is it called? What is that quote? It's the what is it? Path to hell is paved with good intentions. Something like that. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Most things like surveillance and many, I'm just using surveillance as an example, there is a good motive, because we want to protect people, because bad things happen. There are bad people who do bad things. But then in the wrong hands, surveillance then becomes like this. And I think that's also an important topic, because with the way AI and the way things are moving very quickly with the internet and social media and everything we post and talk about, in this trail we're leaving behind, it is interesting because it's in some countries this is happening to a really maybe a bigger extent, but maybe it's happening in our own country or in other countries and we're not as aware. But it's already there. It's like, when is the button going to be pressed? You know, sometimes it feels like that. Okay, it's all set up, everything's wired up and ready, and when do we push the button? And like, we're living in this situation. I feel like that's important to talk about. I think Star Wars is all about that. And it's just extremely, extremely real. And that's why I like this show. And that's why I like the story of Star Wars. It's dark, but there's always hope. And I think that's important, and love. But that's the surveillance side tangent. I just needed to say that because it's interesting, because you get to see it here. You get to see that. I mean, Mr. Robot is similar too. But I can't wait till next week. I can't believe that there's 3 more episodes. This was an epic, 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 epic episode. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.